Alright. So
I hit the button.
cool. So we have woke up the next day where you have made your preparations for your travel. We are going to begin with Stkx and Val. And essentially, you're going to stop at a few villages on the way, make a little speech, and go on your way. So, if you want to, we can speed through that pretty well. If you want to make persuasion rolls, you can do so. If you want to RP a speech, that is also
That would be the we will, not me.
Jeremy, are you eating?
Yes.
Okay, well, I was telling them about your face on this camera because Taylor was like, you can't see me.
Stones.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Eating dinner first.
They're very yummy scones.
Well, pass them over. I'm only in Texas.
All right.
It's only 30 hours from here?
Man, child's play. Go ahead, do the speech. I'm ready.
Where would we be? The first place we would have to do it along our way.
The map doesn't show well. These are going to be a mixture of people. It'll be kind of more like a half-elven, maybe a little bit more of like a dragonborn population as you're traveling to the giants.
Okay.
Let's see.
The sanctuary north of the Haya Mountains?
Yes.
Where
Okay.
where are the giants? What town or what is the nearest landmark?
Thri-kreen is southwest of Lake Ashia.
Let me pull up my map.
Oh, I see. Okay, there's a whole. You know what happens if you scroll the scroll wheel? There's more stuff to look at.
Yeah, Thri-kreen is the actual place.
Got it. And that is okay. So, in relation to like Reykjanes.
Very,
Very
close
far.
south.
Okay, we have a ways to go, Tom. Let's go. Get them. Move on. Go ahead. Do your speech.
But yeah, that's why I gave you all the quick travel options, especially in the beginning. So that made sense.
Yeah. So who's doing
Kind
the
and
speech?
benevolent.
Me or Tom?
No, Tom is
Not
with
with
me.
us.
Tom's with
So-
me.
It will be the same for y'all if y'all
Okay.
want to do a speech, Tom and Ren. But since we're
Oh, we
starting
will.
with Stkx and Val, if you want to do a speech, you can. If not, you don't have to.
I will do
I'm
one
definitely
speech.
not the articulate one.
I will do one speech and then just roll for the rest. It'll be the exact same speech.
Yeah, that's my thought process for it.
Okay. How to start? Oh, hi everybody. This is Val. We are from the Sanctuary Guild. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. We are recruiting. Is there any clapping or anything? Or is it dead silence?
You're kind of more of a farmer village, so
Okay.
they're kind of just like, okay, you'll see some younger folk that's peek their ears up.
Okay. So, our guild is looking for, all those who yearn to adventure. If you see this guy, he used to be this tall, and then he got bigger. So, if you can't tell, he's a dwarf. But this is what Sanctuary can do to you, too, if you come and try hard. So, I extend to you our invitation. Everything you need is ever going to be there. This is Bill. You can ride Bill. You can pet Bill. Bill's great. So if you want to join us, and together, we're going to face some monsters. some adversaries, some great times, probably some bad times, but if you want, you can be part of my herd. Invitation is open to anyone, as long as your parents say yes. So, any questions?
Okay. So, we're going to do 3 rolls, 3 persuasion rolls. You can do, since you RP to speech, do them with advantage.
Okay. Ooh. 23. Oops. That's another 23. And then the last one. Ooh. The last one did not go well. That was a nat 1. Twice.
All right. So, yeah, I am modifying the map. I just haven't reposted it to dot in these little villages.
And if it looks like they need any extra, persuasion, I'll summon like a rhino or something for them to play with and pet for an hour.
Well, with your 223s and your nat 1, you're very well received in your first 2 stops. Your last stop show only 1 interest.
One is better than none.
Yep. But and both of you can roll 1 set, or one you can roll 2 sets. Give me I need 2 percentile rolls.
I'll do one of them.
Okay, I'll do the other. That's that one.
Roll.
Come on.
Ooh, 84.
62.
Okay. Cool.
We're so going to get these people killed at one point, Val. Mm-hmm.
Stop saying that so loud, wee one.
Oh, I know. I didn't say anything about the dragon.
You just did.
That was to you. There's nobody here. They all look a little young, though. We're really, really old.
Especially that last village. Alright. So, as you made your travels, you got up until about that day and a half point from the Cortron. You're able to make your way to that teleportation circle. So, Stkx, if you want to take the time to try to write down its
Try to understand it as a druid?
Yep.
I will give you... What would you like, an Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay. Well, that's actually not bad. It was a nat 17 with guidance is a 21 plus 2, 23.
Yeah. So that you now have Cortron as the Cortron circle as a teleportation point.
Okay.
All right. And we're gonna pan over to Rin and I think Tom was gone.
Tom is here.
Okay.
Just getting a beverage.
Tom, have you thought about what we're going to say to the people of the daring that are left?
I have. I've
Great.
I've thought quite a bit about it, and then I kind of second guessed it, and I rewrote some new thoughts, and I hope I ended up with the best version.
We will see. I am
Ren,
here.
Ren, also,
What?
watch this. Tom
Okay.
is going to do a somersault in front of you. And he's going to land. And he's looking
Acrobatics.
very spry.
You must have had a pretty good night's sleep, yes?
Oh, well, that was the thing. I didn't sleep well at all. I was worried about this. What we were going to say to these adventurers tomorrow, and I was writing, and I was writing in my book, and I fell asleep with my book, but not for very long. And when I woke up, I can do this, and he just does another somersault.
That's great. I'm just gonna pick you up by like the scruff of your little shirt and like kind of dust you off. Get it together. We have to get these recruits and then do all the things. And also, I thought you were looking for something called a Stkx. Yes,
Check for spider bites.
that's gonna be. Well, she wouldn't.
No.
Does Tom know where this circus is? Like, will this be something we'll have to ask around about, or?
Yeah, I mean, you know that it's traveling around near Rykanos, so yeah, you'll be able to find out pretty easily where it is.
Great, but first to the daring.
But first,
Absolutely.
roll for acrobatics on that somersault.
Can I? I don't want to be mean to Tom. I can't. We're blended. I can't be mean to you. Be lucky you are not the meathead. I would trip you.
I was only at 10.
Okay, you did do the somersault. Not
Or like
well,
the little kid version where they land on all fours.
Yes, but you did not fall. So
Good.
all right. So you get Neum will teleport you to Rykanos,
Yep.
and you make your way into the guild hall quarter.
Right.
To where you find you can of course see the big three there sitting in the center of the guild hall.
So annoying.
And you go a little further north up the street, and so you pass the big three. You end up passing the Goliath Guild Hall, and
Yep.
a couple blocks away, smaller. Definitely still bigger than what your guild hall originally was.
Yes, it was basically a room.
It is the Daring Guild Hall.
Great.
Can I roll a quick history to see what Tom knows about this guild at all?
Sure.
That's only an 8.
They're one of the lesser guilds of Rykanos.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably heard their name. That's it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
We know that stinky death guy is trying to take them over, so we need to get them not with that guy. Malpravis, what's his
absolutely.
name? Yeah, he stinks like death. Not that I mind that smell, but on him it's particularly disturbing.
I don't like it. I don't like that smell yet.
Yet. Okay. We'll get there.
Well, I
Go
ate
ahead.
a heart. I didn't
You
expect
did.
to eat a heart.
I was
so-
there. I was pretty proud of you that day.
All right. Let's do this.
Yep. Are they just all hanging out in a room?
They're
just like chilling?
Yeah, much like you walk into Sanctuary, they're sitting in their little parlor area. Yeah, the ones that are left, you'll see a familiar face of an elf named Elizabeth, who would have been in that little meeting with Terrain at the Goblin raid when Terrain was all pissed off, if you remember.
The rain
You
is
might
always
not.
pissed off. Let us get that straight, okay? Do you know where he comes from? That is his natural demeanor.
But you see this rather tall, elegant looking
See, a cave.
blonde elf that is obviously the interim guildmaster. She's obviously the person giving the orders
I
to
think
her
we need to be
guildmates.
speaking to her, perhaps. And then, I don't know. What do you think, Tom?
Yes, I was wondering if there would be someone kind of filling the seat, and since there is, I think we should make the gesture to talk to her, but get an audience with everyone if we can after.
Right. Okay. Go ahead. I'm right behind you. More or less.
Yeah. So I mean, if there's no guards or people questioning too much what we're doing, and it's just kind of open.
Do an insight for me, actually. And
Like both or just him?
both of you.
Great.
He should have slept. He only got a 5.
I'm not really great at insight, but I did get a 12.
Okay. With your insights, I mean, it seems like an overall okay, if not somewhat downtrodden atmosphere. But the ones that are there are being friendly with each other. And
Right.
Tom's gonna walk in and kind of be taking in the scenery. He's gonna wave, introduce himself to a couple of the people mulling about, and kind of, even though it's clear who's in charge, like ask and kind of organically find his way over to our elf friend.
yes. Can I help you?
Well, yes, I hope so. I recalled seeing you at the Goblin Caves, but I don't remember your name. If you can remind me.
Oh yeah, you're the ones who got the Empress, right?
That is correct. Best weapon I
Yes.
ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, lovely lady.
Yeah. So yeah, your sanctuary. What can I do for you? Do you
We are.
need a place to stay?
Oh, that's very kind of you. And actually, her guild used to be based here in Reykjanes originally.
Knights of Reckon.
Never heard of it.
It's okay. It's pretty small. We got around. We did what we had to do, you know. Fine.
And now,
Where was your guild hall?
Don't worry about that. We're talking to Tom now, ma'am. Pay attention.
Tom's gonna laugh as if that was a joke, and then go, "Yes, well, there is no more Knights of Reykjanes. It and Sanctuary are one, in a great arrangement. But I'm rambling. Yes, we were just at Sanctuary and speaking to Alaric, and well, it's no accident that I find myself here. I was hoping to have an audience with you and, well, really with the whole guild, if it would be all right.
By all means. Do you want some breakfast?
No.
Got plenty.
Yeah, we ate on the way.
We just picked up scones from that from that inn near the Citadel. Best scones you'll ever have.
Is there a what would be the thing that I roll to see if Tom is able to keep himself from poking his head around? Is that a Constitution check? See if like...
All right, so when you say poking your head around, from being nosy and start wandering, or what do you mean?
No, to take her up on food when that was not the plan.
Ooh.
I will
Wisdom.
elbow him. I'm gonna elbow him in the ribs.
Uh-oh.
Keep it together.
Right. she knows I'm a big fan of scones, but perhaps later. Perhaps later.
Sure.
On the way
Sure, I
out,
think-
you can grab some, maybe.
Good point.
Fucking scones.
Yeah, let's
Chill.
talk to the guild now and get it out of the way.
Yeah, you see about 20 people sitting in this little parlor area, and she goes, "Yep. Well, here we are."
This is smaller than I thought it would be.
No,
be honest.
yeah, definitely a lot more room. They can fit a lot more, but there's about 20 left now.
Yeah, from the big exodus or whatever. Yeah.
So we saw more of these guild members at the Goblin Caves that are now gone, presumably joined.
With Malprevis and his butthole self.
Yeah, and you probably kind of recognize faces. It's not like you had a chance to really mingle with the other guild.
We're kind of busy that day.
Exactly. So you probably recognize, like, oh, I mean, yeah, I think I saw that dwarf with the red hair there, and all that
Dwarf with the
stuff.
red hair. That sounds like a stereotype, sir.
What are you trying to say? What's wrong with
I
redheads?
see a
Huh?
couple. Yeah, Tom is going to introduce himself and hello, everyone. I'm Father Tom. I'm from the League of Clerics. Well, I was, but I have to say I found myself in the life of an adventurer, like all of you. This is Rin. Am I allowed to introduce you, Rin, or do you want to?
This is fine.
All right.
I don't
that's
know why
Rin.
you have a thumbs up on your face, but that was funny.
That was,
Who did that?
I don't know
That was
what
great.
comes up. Is it reading my screen? So very nice to meet all of you. I'm sorry, but I remember seeing the guild outside the Goblin Caves, and hope this isn't awkward, but there were more of you. Are there some that are out?
Well,
Don't be looking around.
and it'll be Elizabeth still speaking as well. Our former guildmaster Partus decided it would be a good idea. Look at the beer. Decided it would be a good idea.
It's the emojis. I should have never found that. Damn it.
Decided it would be a good idea for us to slide into Goliath, but some of us disagreed, and we're the ones who decided we wanted to stay the daring.
Absolutely. Well, I admire that. I suppose a lot of you can guess why a couple folks from Sanctuary would be here. Maybe if we were in a small town trying to recruit right now, we'd make you promise of riches and make you promise of adventure. But you all have been doing this a long time, so we'll get right to it. That
Finally.
we think that well, you got to massage the situation, but the situation is we were an independent guild before as well. Well, she was, and we found a home at Sanctuary. And from what we know of all of you, and mostly your decision to not join Goliath, we think that you would be very compatible joining Sanctuary. And put simply, we think there's strength in numbers.
That we do. That's right.
I'd like to make a proposition to all of you that, that you consider visiting Sanctuary and you consider joining us. We think, I try to be an optimist, but we think there may be some tough times ahead. And we think two capable hands are much better than one. So take this officially as an invitation to learn a bit more about Sanctuary and hopefully join us.
Persuasion. With advantage.
That's right. Well said, Tom. That's That's pretty good.
Oops.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Says it.
Both 21 both times.
Confirmed. 1-1.
Well,
But that says persuasion, perception, performance.
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
This isn't
Persuasion was
the
the highest
It's the numbers that matter.
But
Well,
his
it's-
persuasion's +6.
Yeah.
There's a bit of performance in there too.
Yeah, but
He
I'll see
woke
the
up on the good side of the bed.
it's not that we're against being encompassed by another guild. It's that we didn't want to be a part of Goliath and be under Malpravis. He's
Smells like death, right?
he's, for lack of a better term, but a dick.
We see eye to eye on this, Elizabeth.
That
This is
feels like
pretty
a
good.
great term, actually. I think we met him, and that feels fine.
That's exactly what everybody was thinking when we met him. Yes,
The fact that Tom's like, oh yeah, he's a dick.
that is accurate. Yeah.
So, with a 21, so, yeah, we would have no problem joining Sanctuary. We can't do the full encompassing, where taking over the guild hall. The guild hall doesn't belong to us, or doesn't belong to anyone still currently in the guild. So
That is okay. They have their own setup back where we came from. We also have the old guild hall that I refuse to discuss any further that is currently going under renovations as well.
Oh, okay, good. So you do have something here in Reichnos. We could.
The shitty little shack, okay? It's just a shitty little shack that they will fix up.
I think it looked good. I think it was small. It was small.
It served its purpose, okay?
we can. We can pack and be there. Probably in a week's time or something. As soon as the affairs get in order.
I have heard that somebody can come around to escort you there in about a week if that is better for you.
Oh no, I think we'll manage just fine.
I think you will too. I don't think you will have any problems at all.
That sounds great. And I know that many of you, you've been in the city for a little while, but I got to say, if you like nature, welcome to Sanctuary. I mean, bring your hiking boots. We're in the middle of a beautiful.
I'm gonna turn them around and go get a scone. Go get a
You call it a
scone.
pasture?
Look, we're
I'm gonna
going
have
now.
a scone.
We're going to get scones right now. Thank you. We will see you in a week. We have to go now.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, Tom will take his cue and leave.
Yeah, the first part was
He'll
pretty
get a
great.
scone.
And then
He's definitely getting a scone.
the first part was great, but
Thank you.
they can figure out the other stuff when they get there.
All right. You get your scone and you exit the dairying. Go to rent your horses for your ride. And on your way to the stables, that is where you will see the little flyers for the.
Is it in
Wonders.
common or is it in another language?
It is in common, but there's little lines of other languages.
Great. I'm going to rip one off the first one I see. I'm going to hand it to Tom. Here, I think this is the Stkx.
Yeah, Tom will take it and be like,
I knew we'd find it. It's been so many years since I've been to one.
It's a
You're
paper.
gonna. Oh, I want to say that you're gonna love it, but you're gonna see it at least.
I told you I
know
would
that
go
much.
see it. Yes. But that's
Yes.
not- Is it
Yeah.
here? In the city proper, or we have to go somewhere, or what?
No, if you look through the papers, it'll be. It's got like a tour dates on it. It says, the Wondrous Menagerie of the Renly Gnomish Circus is in town. Come see us, and then it's got its tour dates.
Does it mention anything about animals at all?
It's got pictures, so it shows animals. It shows.
You know, Tom, it's pretty good that we go see this, because if the Stkx were here, if the sheep were here, she would go crazy seeing these animals in the cages. I think she would freak out worse than to me.
I did not make that connection until now, but yeah, they are not there by choice. They're not there by choice.
Yeah, I think the sheep would not be okay. I think it would be good if her horns were sharpened. Everybody would die.
Well, we'll just talk about the highlights. That's it.
Don't mention the animals. Great. Maybe a little.
With the little recruitment map drawn out and everything, you know that the third town you're going to go to, it writes itself. The third town you're going to go to will also be hosting the circus that day.
We don't have to be here. We can be there. Great.
Yeah.
I hate this town. The humans are disgusting.
Pretty much all these villages are mostly human. You are now traveling within the Human Confederation, which does mean that about 80% of populations of all these towns are going to be human.
That's her face, like all the time.
And Tom, you gave such a wonderful speech to the Daring, and I would love to say that counts for the rest, but that was to the Daring specifically.
Yeah.
So,
I bet he has another one prepared for regular stupid humans that do not.
He does indeed.
If he does.
Don't introduce me, Tom. I don't need to know.
It starts off with, "Hey, regular stupid humans."
Hey, that's how mine would start off. Regular stupid humans.
All of the things that he didn't say to the Daring, he's basically going to say to these townspeople. Tom's going to describe the highlights of the goblin mission to gather an audience initially of people in each town, and then he's going to get into more of the recruitment part. So not talking about the god weapons, but just kind of talking about going through these caves, trying to liberate our comrade, and then the great news of all of this is, how should we say it? Sanctuary is actually hiring. We weren't a little while ago, but all these phenomenal opportunities, now they're available to all of you. Personally, I have to say, I was in a position very similar to all of you not too long ago. And since going on a life of adventure, I feel like a whole new halfling. And I hope all of you get to experience that too. Maybe a little taller.
Rin will be standing behind him, rolling her eyes, probably eating some ration or something obnoxiously. And when he says whole halfling, she might like whole halfling. That's pretty funny, Tom. But she's going to be super annoyed the whole time, like.
Okay, now you said that you mentioned raiding the goblins, trying to save Narstrom and all that, right?
Yeah.
I heard that correctly?
Yes.
So, because you went into the more realistic view instead of just the recruitment side,
Mm-hmm.
you will get questioned on. So why are you trying to recruit now?
That's a great question. I would say there is never There's never a bad time to find more strength. And now, I can't promise all of you a seat. You have to be of a certain caliber, although I'm sure many of you are. But there's never a bad time to find recruits, and it just makes this a very unique opportunity, doesn't it? He's gonna kind of dance around. He's not going to answer it directly.
Cool. So, because you're dancing around there, bud. Deception.
Which just got a little bit better.
It did, but a low roll. That's a 12, but I think I'm going to use. I'm going to use a little something. Yeah, we're going to use the lucky feat. We're going to try again. And it's not meant to be 11.
I would probably say something like, aren't you tired of your little lives on this? Are these farm towns?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, don't you want to go and, humans, don't you want to go and travel and see and do stuff that's important? No? Okay, great.
I'm just gonna start clapping when
that would be like
look at them to get them to
human,
start
she doesn't really want to try, but she's trying because Tom's trying, and so she feels obligated to say something. And you're like, aren't you tired of putting the hay somewhere or picking up poop or something? I don't know what you humans do on the farm, but you could do other things.
And this is gonna be a weird roll. Roll intimidation and hope you roll low. Brian.
I know. I'm looking at my intimidation right now, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
I know how much you hate
9.
humans. Okay, cool. All right.
I do. I hate them. I hate that I'm talking, but he's trying so hard.
A 3. Wow. Good roll.
So.
She's not even going to look at anybody in the eye. Like, I'm just, aren't you tired of being here?
Interesting. Interesting. All right, so.
I think Tom's having the didn't sleep well. He had the early morning boost of energy and clarity, and it's catching up to him.
An upset tummy from too many scones. Roll 2 percentile dice.
Okay. Is
88.
that
88?
Yes. Crazy 8s over here. Hopefully that means 88 humans will not be alive.
82?
82.
Hey, look at you with the crazy 8s.
82.
All right, cool. So.
Can we go now? I don't want to be here anymore. I tried so hard.
It goes pretty much like this throughout your travels. Both groups, you're going to be spending about 3 weeks of travel, which is why I just wanted to.
No, we're going to see the circus. That's what we're going to look at.
Your final stop is the little town that's getting the circus. Hold on.
I just want you to know that I tried so hard.
Oh, and I did too, and it should have gone better. I was just I shouldn't have talked about those goblin caves, huh? It just set a tone.
I mean, they're humans. What do they know?
Maybe you're right with that.
So, we will hand to a fairly small little being with long brown hair and dark green clothes that's going to run up. Say, it's not. Say, Zazrexx, Krix. There's people here trying to recruit for something. They won't say why. They probably have some. They probably have more than a gold on them, but I don't think they'll miss more than a gold.
Okay.
Rules, Bixby. Bixie, rules.
It's gonna be so easy out there. There's a dark elf, and she's not even looking at people.
That's fair.
She's not looking
They're
at
not people.
or she's not looking at specific people.
She keeps on just like looking it up. She's not making eye contact. It's just.
Why don't you
really
get me over in
easy.
the area and we'll just get her attention?
Okay. Bracey's gonna scurry back, and as you follow her, you're gonna see a. Well, Ren, Tom, why don't you describe yourselves? What?
Krix kind of sends to Zaz, why do you encourage her?
Because it's fun.
A dark elf is going to notice. The humans don't, but a dark elf is going to notice.
They haven't always noticed in the past.
You'll see a crowd of humans around, but it seems to mainly be the dark elf, but obviously she's not really talking. It's a deeper voice hidden underneath the 6 foot tall humans, which is you can look through the legs. There's a halfling right there. He said something about trying to fight goblins, and I don't know. They're still talking. Just give me a second. Okay.
And you just hear Tom saying, and it's like it's like a nature reserve out there. I mean, you can go for hikes. There's a creek.
Ren's like, oh my god.
I've seen a creek. You can go to a creek, and there's a beautiful flute music, a wonderful flautist, a good friend of ours.
Both of you roll perception.
I would like to remind you that I have a blind fighting.
Oh shit, you do.
So
remind me on blind fighting.
Yeah, because I was not thinking this would come up in this way, but here we are. I have blind sight within a range of 10 feet, so 10 feet around me, I can see anything that isn't behind total cover. Even if I'm blinded or in darkness, I can see invisible creatures, all the things.
Okay.
Can I aid the stealth?
Yes.
On Bixie or me?
Are you gonna stealth up, Zaz? Okay.
I was gonna get their attention.
Oh, yeah. Bixie was just going for going for her role.
Okay, so I'm gonna do.
List is me trying to make sure Bixie doesn't get spotted.
All right. Well, so I rolled her roll with advantage.
You told me to roll, even though I can.
Yes, because I have a thought.
Triple advantage.
Well, the sun must be out, I guess.
Tom's perception was 13.
13 and
Not great. 11.
11. All right.
Too
Ren,
busy rolling my eyes, I guess.
Ren, you do feel a little creature.
No, I grabbed it.
But it moves very quickly.
No, I'm gonna chase it.
Chase it.
I'm gonna chase it. No, don't be
So,
touching
okay.
me, you. I don't
I
do
want to
touching.
do 2 things real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to set up Magic Mouth on a handkerchief that's like, or like my epaulette on my jacket. And as soon as Bixie tries to steal something, it's going to say, come here, come watch the wonderful magic of Zazrexx. And it's going to be loud. And then as soon as I hear it, I'm going to be back like 100, 120 feet. I want to use Thunderstep to teleport 90 feet closer to them, which makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chase it. I'm not even gonna be bothered by a mouth or a talking or anything. My focus is on the thing that touched me.
So
Tom's all
what
into the
happens
show.
is when you
She's used to me doing
detect this
both.
creature tries to take something from you, you hear this mouth just start saying these words, and then you hear this loud boom, and then my character, which looks like an ant, all dressed up in colors, appears in the direction the creature is moving towards. I
I'm
just start juggling.
ignoring you. I'm
It's
whatever.
kinda hard,
What,
because
can I see
Bixie
the
probably
creature?
goes right behind me.
I'm gonna chase it till I corner it and grab it. What is it? Do I see it? I mean, even if it's invisible, I should be able to see it.
Not invisible. Freaking. Take it. Oh gosh. Bixie is a brownie.
Like Willow Brownie.
I don't know what that is. Put it in
Small.
regular people words.
Devious. It's a little
Small?
fairy.
Yeah, it's a little fairy, little brownie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it. I don't. Even if it stops behind this bug, I'm gonna ignore the bug completely. Like my focus is on the thing that touched me, so I'm gonna grab it, and then I'm going to give it a what for about touching people and things that do not belong to them.
Tom is joining the crowd. If Tom was standing on a little milk carton or something, he's gotten down off that milk carton to peer around and see what this sound and what this display is.
Let me roll performance for the juggling.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of rolls. Rin,
I just rolled a nat 20 on intimidating the little creature, so 26.
ooh, okay. The little creature's gonna throw a single gold piece back and say, here. No, it's fine. It's just.
I don't like to be
it's just
touched.
a
I
joke.
don't know you.
It's
You
just
don't
a
touch.
joke.
Don't touch anything that doesn't belong to you, especially on me. What is wrong with you? Next time I will kill you. I promise.
And now, let's roll our performance.
Ooh, not great. Not awful.
15. You're gonna hear a random bunch of people in the crowd say, "Shut up! We're trying to watch this."
I'll kill you too. I'm trying to watch this. Watch your pockets. This thing is trying to steal from you. You're welcome. If they don't pay
After
attention to
Bixie
me,
gets intimidated, I just tell her to, I don't know if brownies can turn invisible, but to just hide in my coat.
if are these humans also? Is that where we're at? Right? They're humans.
Yep.
Great. So then I will tell the thing. I will say, listen, don't steal from me, but these humans, I don't care. So do all you want with them, but leave me alone.
Okay, just let me go.
Yeah, I'll just let it go. And then I will go back and join Tom. Watch your pockets around here, Tom. These little things are stealing from us. Hopefully no more.
What things? There's a juggler. Look.
So since she was really close to me with Big C, I want to roll a sleight of hand to see if I can pull something off of her with one of my additional hands.
So she was distracted.
But I was
Well,
right
she's
there. I have
distracted.
blind sight. You know that, right?
Wait,
I
you know
can
I'm
see
there, but it's
He's
sleight of hand.
he
I've got
technically
2 hands. You can see 2 of my hands juggling stuff.
I swear to God, I will kill you too, Bug. Whatever God you believe in, I will kill you too. I said the humans, not me.
Question is did I get anything?
No, I don't know.
with an 18, right?
It was an 18 on the sleight of hand.
And all this happening while she's, yelling at Bixie.
Just while she was yelling at Bixie and
I
intimidating
hate being
Bixie.
in this human town, Tom. We need to go. Everybody's going to die. I don't care.
This is where the circus is. I wonder if this is part of the act.
I
And
hate
then, Tom,
this
you hear in your
circus.
head, just like from nowhere, it's not a sound, but you just hear, yes, we're from the circus. Would you like to come?
Tom's going to look around. Is there anyone looking
I'm
at him?
looking right at you.
You are going to have a voice right back in your head saying, "Oh, yes, indeed. We'd love to come, and I don't think someone's done this with me before."
Oh, well, I do this with my mate all the time, but most people find this very disturbing.
No, honestly, I've been a little afraid to use this as well, but how exciting.
Rin, do you have any, like a dagger or anything like that on your belt?
A great question, because you would not even know where my weapon is. So
I'm just saying, like on your belt that somebody might see. So if the
No.
answer's no, then no. What would you have like on your belt or hanging on your backpack or something that would be relatively small, like a light weapon?
a hand axe.
Then I probably would have grabbed for your hand axe. And if I was able to grab it, it would have appeared inside the things I'm juggling.
So I don't know that I would recognize it as mine, though. Like I think I just be like,
Dude, like I said, like he was already within your space,
he was.
so I would just say do a perception to see, like, oh shit, that's my hand axe.
Yeah, that would be a dirty 20.
Oh shit, that's my hand axe.
I'm really sorry. How big are you?
I'm 5'8".
Oh, you're 5'8". You're a big bug.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you're so-
I'm medium sized.
So I'm going to have my raven, which is what it is, and I'm gonna like tell it to go, and I'm gonna have it go so close to his face and stop. And I'm going to threaten him. Why do you have my hand axe in your things, you big, giant, disgusting bug?
So now you hear in your head,
Don't
"Oh,
you do that
this
to
is
me.
yours?"
Nope.
I stop, grab the hand axe, and hand it back to you.
If you talk in my head one more time, I will squash you.
So then I start talking in Thri-kreen.
That's
Suddenly
fine.
you hear a bunch of like hisses, scratches, and clicks start to come
think
from
he
my
got the-
mandibles, and like you have
that's
no
better.
clue what it is.
That's fine. That's better. Look, Tom, this is the circus. Why would anybody want to come here?
So I go back over to Tom and be like, "So she's your friend?"
Yes, so much is going on. Yes, so this is, wait, what are the other humans? Are the humans just like now paying attention to like,
After I hand
Oh yeah,
axe
oh yeah.
back,
This
you
is
start
Tom's
juggling
victim.
again.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, wait, was that your axe? Anyway, this is Ren. This is my blood kin. And we're
What?
from Sanctuary. We were just talking to this group.
Well, I
And
missed it.
oh, am I? Are you two off to the wrong foot? Is that something I'm picking up on?
Oh no, I
Look.
do this in every town.
Tom, if he's still
Tom's gonna look
speaking,
up.
are you speaking
So
in? Are you both
if you
in
could
your heads?
translate for me. Yeah. This is totally
Okay,
in our
then I
heads.
don't hear anything. Go ahead.
You don't hear anything. Could you
No.
let her know that was just a harmless prank? Nothing of hers is missing. And if
I
she'd like
look-
to join us at the circus today, here's a ticket. As two smaller arms kind of like pop out from behind his back and hold tickets out for the two of you.
Tom is going to like do a little excited clap and then take them both, and he's gonna turn to Ren and go, "So, I think that was your hand axe. He meant nothing
It
by
was.
This
That
is all
was my
show.
hand axe, and that was my gold coin, and that was touching me, and that was in my head. This is not okay.
This is remember when I told you that you'd either love the circus or
I hate it
you
if this
wouldn't?
is the circus.
It seems like you hate it, but the circus can be very involved in your personal space and business, but it's all in the name of entertainment.
Have we met the Tom? How do you? You know how I feel about personal space. Why would this be a good idea?
I know that's why I felt it go either way. I wanted to get you excited about it, but anyway, this Tom's gonna turn back. I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Zazrexx. He says it both in your head and out loud at the same time, and you kind of hear like the Z's kind of sound like the scraping of like carapace on carapace, and then the end there's like a click. And don't try to copy what I said. Just Zazrexx is fine.
That sounds a bit like my name. I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Sound a lot alike.
Ren, this is
If you wouldn't mind
Zazrexx.
following me, I'll take you to the circus.
He's gonna go. He's gonna awaken mind to Zazrexx.
I think we're coming, but maybe in a minute.
AJ, did you want us to
You might
tell
like-
them? Go ahead.
She might like my partner better. My partner is much more down to earth and doesn't get in people's personal space as much.
Got it. Is there?
And I'll introduce you, and then I'll have Bixie come out and like sit on my shoulder and stand up, and then just start, doing circus barking to get people to come to the circus and follow.
That is the thing. That is the thing that stole the coin from me. But I said, don't touch me. The humans are okay. So I think me and that thing are okay.
A quick question before you go. Is there any? She has different selling points than me. Are there any I don't know, overt violence, any kind of blood sports, anything of that nature, or is this kind of more of a circus?
No blood sports. I'm walking away, by the way, and not looking at you, but you're still hearing me. I'm like, but my partner
Getting
does
quieter.
knife throwing, and nope, same intensity. So I'm about 120 feet away, but I'm like, she does knife throwing, and there are some other dangerous things that happen at the circus. Come and check it out. Sounds like she might.
That might do it.
Some of it.
That might do it.
Do you want us to describe what we look like to them?
Yeah, that was my original plan. Y'all went off, so go ahead.
Sorry. Bugman, what you would have seen, it's very much like the picture that I have posted in the other thing that we're doing. But also, she is 5'11", gray skin, white hair. Her eyes look exactly like that. No pupil, cloudy. But she can see. She's got dark tattoos around her eyes and down her face like that. Her hair is meticulously pulled back in a ponytail that rests on her shoulder with bangs just like that. She always has the same stern face, although it is getting a slight bit softer lately. And that's AJ's fault. But she is getting a bit softer, but she's always like the strong, stern, stoic. She doesn't smile. She won't say friend. That's why we're bloodkin. So she's very like that. Tom is very different.
Yeah, Tom looks kind of completely opposite to her. He's I never did a height. He's a little over 3 feet tall, maybe 3'4". He's pretty stout. He looks like he acts younger than he looks. He looks like a middle-aged halfling, but he's kind of an early gray. He's got a mustache. He's wearing robes that just they look a little priestly. He has a couple necklaces on. One of them appears to be a totem for the god of light, and he is very expressive and almost out of breath when he's talking.
Okay. And like I described mine, he's completely black carapaced, very shiny, but he wears very colorful clothes. You can see the top of his hat. There's about 4 different colors on the brim on the top. He's just very colorful, always very confident. Doesn't seem to be scared of much.
Yeah, Rin also dresses in all black, so she might like you on that, but we'll see. Go ahead, Tom. Sell me on the dang circus.
Right. So
it's free.
I know that got off to an interesting start, but
a little bit of warning would have been nice if this is normal. This is horrible.
Right. Well, a couple words. Well, you never know with the circus is the thing, but whatever.
This is my first one, and it's terrible.
A few words. Knife throwing.
Okay. At the people? Like humans, especially?
Could be.
At people.
Got to throw it at something, right? I think it'll work its way up to that, but I think at the end of the day, there could be a human getting knives thrown at them. That's all.
I'll go for that, but you should have led with that. That is what I am here for.
Surprises, physical showcases.
What kind of surprises are we talking about?
Nothing blood related. I can tell you that
That's
now.
Unfortunate. They missed out.
But not everything should be like that, right? So
disagree, but okay.
Apparently, there's a few different types at the circus. There's some that are his mate is more down to earth. We'll see, right? We're gonna check it out and
listen.
I made it all the way here, and
I've almost not hurt anybody, so we'll see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will like the. What did you say? Mate? That's the word you chose. The mate.
Yes. Oh, that's what he said to me. Yes.
Great. We'll go see what that. Is that mate a bug as well?
I don't know.
Great. That is the surprise. That is the surprise.
I don't see species, Ren. I don't see species. Come on. Let's go.
If that person steals from me, I'm telling you, Tom, this place will burn down.
Yes.
Speak about, but the sheep will do that, I think. Good. So here's the plan. Are you ready? I'm going to go in there, but we are going to bring the sheep and animal, and it's in that cage right there. That one. Off to the side. I'm going to get that one, whatever that is, and bring it to the sheep. You're welcome.
Well, all right. I'll see how I can help.
I don't even know what it is.
See, normally we attend a circus.
That's what we're doing now.
Yeah, but let's see what they have to offer.
Oh, you mean like go in? Oh, yeah, we still have to meet that mate.
Yeah,
with
shows the tickets.
Oh. Right. Go in there, yeah. Don't act so excited. It's weird. You make yourself a target. Tom, don't act so excited. Calm down a little bit.
I'm just excited.
At some point, Bixby gets up on Tom's head, being like, "Circus is that way." Hops down again. I'm gone.
Very helpful little tiny bug.
No,
So-
she's definitely humanoid. Just tiny.
Tiny little human bug. Go ahead, AJ.
Like I said, we're gonna kick back with Stkx and Val, who have now arrived.
Or
So Val, during
Now
our travels, yeah, during our travels, I would be doing a lot of poking the bear with Val. The entire travel, probably for, I'd say, a week, depending on the answers I get. So Val, who is she?
You'll meet her soon enough after we're done at home.
How old? Do you have a picture? Can I see her?
You
Why
all
didn't
look
you
like
tell
a
her-
draw.
No, but I would assume if you care for someone, you'd have a picture of them. Like, how?
What does this look like? Earth?
Well, I would just assume you've been with us this long, we would have heard about her from by now. And you have a magical stone that you can communicate with her all the time.
And?
Why is this the first time we're hearing about it? I can hear Rin in my head screaming.
As I told Rin, she's someone that I protect very much. She's not someone I can put in danger, so I had to keep her to myself and not let anyone in unless absolutely necessary.
That doesn't sound right. So where is she? Like locked up somewhere?
She has her own home near mine. That's all I can tell you, though.
Well, how long have you known her?
Damn, you're gonna make me math.
Yep.
I have to go remind myself how old I am.
For a whole week on nonstop questions.
Oh, yes.
123 years.
So you've known her for 123. And how long has he been with us at Sanctuary? Well, at the Knights of Reknos. It was 3 years? Okay. That's a long time to go without her. No wonder you're angry. Oy. Okay. Well, I'd like to meet her.
Her and I have
'Cause,
already
you know-
set a time to meet up after I'm done at home, but it has to be at a village near Cortran after we're done.
And I assume your mother knows about her?
Not if I want to live.
I want to insight check that, please.
You feel guidance from afar.
I got my own. Whoops. It keeps falling off. 16.
Am I answering or are you, AJ?
You answered there, Val.
You see no deception to that answer at all.
Is she smaller than you or mom size?
Me when I'm angry or me now?
Now.
Smaller by a little bit.
Okay.
Honestly,
she's
I didn't
not a
go over that
giant?
with AJ, so I don't have size. No, she's not a giant.
Huh. Another dwarf like you?
Can you not wait to meet the lass?
Nope. Nope. I need an image in my head.
Not a dwarf.
I don't want to pry, but I'm going to. It'd be easier to just tell me. Because she knows a lot
gonna
about
look very-
dragons. So I'm assuming dragonkin, maybe?
She'll look elvish to you.
Fine. I'll wait. But I'm not happy. This is my not happy face. Kind of looks
I just
like
keep
my happy
walking,
face.
not really paying attention. Or writing or whatever the hell I'm doing. Did I
We'd
get a
be both
clientele?
on. We'd be. Well, Bill could probably carry both
You're
of us as long
riding
as you don't
Stkx.
get
I thought we discovered that already.
or that. For 2 hours a day, you can, if you really want to. I think I wild shape 2
You
hours.
guys are gross. He's got a secret woman somewhere.
I know. Yeah, I can do 2 hours. But no, Bill, a buffalo, I'm pretty sure could carry both of us. He's got a strength of
Since
20.
I'm only 6'2" right now, yeah.
Yeah. He's got a 20 strength, so he'd be fine. And he's large. So what are we discussing at home? Do you have
I
a
have no
plan, or are
idea.
you going to wing it?
I was just told to come home to learn something.
Oh. Well, is your mom going to be there?
Ah, it's her home too.
Okay, good. I need to have a conversation with her.
You just can't talk to her about that. You swore not to.
I won't. But I'm hoping she has baby pictures.
Okay.
Still trying to figure out how photographs work in this world.
Somebody would draw
I have,
you.
I have not thought about photographs yet.
I would
It'd probably
assume
be
it's
some sort of
just
drawing.
A leather-
Minor illusion.
Yeah, a leather book. If there's an artificer, he can do it all for you. Yep. Yeah. Stkx, you can tell her job is to get you laid and get Bill laid, and that's all she cares about for this entire trip.
Don't worry, Beth. That's totally normal.
For me, yes. Yeah, wait till you meet all the animals I have back at home that are just nonstop fucking.
Totally normal day.
You know the shit part is I actually had forgotten about that.
Yep.
They're all gonna be due at the same time. All the babies.
I already have a couple baby cows, so I'm happy.
All the babies.
Yep.
Alright. So, after your 3 weeks of
Interrogation.
Yeah. You arrive at Cortron. Greeted at the gates by Talia. Talia,
mean
right?
Taria?
Taria. I always say Talia.
You do.
Arya.
Taria.
This is not the League of Assassins from DC.
Change your
Yeah.
name. It's fine, Talia.
Yeah.
No, because that was one of the characters I specifically told him the name, and I keep fucking it up. But yeah, she greets you at the gate. Kindly, I mean, there's definitely a hint of urgency as she tells you to go see your father in Talatarkin.
Wee one, you walk around and do what you need to. I'm gonna go see my father.
Okay. If I hear you yelling and screaming, do you want me to come?
Better safe than sorry.
Okay.
Renee, I'm about to have to close your camera down or something. All right, so we're gonna go with Val. Val, you
A little dirty today, you think?
Um,
go
while
to the big.
while he goes in there, I'm gonna burn a wild shape and summon a tiny little field mouse to go in with him so I can hear.
Okay. Are you letting Val know you're doing this?
Fuck no. It's a tiny
My
little
passive
mouse.
perception is 19.
I would have waited
Yeah.
until he went in though. For sure.
Now, okay, if you're gonna say that, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Okay. So you see Razil, Talatarkin, and the other elders,
Okay.
which I have to pull up one note for if I'm gonna.
I know that's in
Name
mine. I
them.
don't know if it's in the other one.
It should
I'll
be
go to
in
it.
one of mine. 'Cause I thought I got them all down.
That would be Claxius, Aragam, Zubos, Krosag, Talakartin, and Razil.
You see all of them kind of standing around in kind of in a war meeting. And they say,
Got a 21 stealth on the mouse.
cool. Your daddy says, son, it's good you're here. Come. We have a lot to talk about.
All right.
And he's going to grab a little satchel, dump it out on the table, and you're going to see what looks like dragon scales. Probably a clump of about 10. They are black dragon scales. And I was going to say, we found these and we've been scouting, and we have reason to believe that Kalam, a black dragon that served under a Sharangar before he was imprisoned, is out and about. So we're going to assemble a war party, and it is time for you to take the giant way and kill a dragon.
How long is this going to take, Father? Because I have to get back to my friends at Sanctuary as well.
If you kill it fast, it won't take that long, will it?
Logic. I like this guy.
So is the whole village going, or just the best warriors?
It will be you. I guess your guest can come along with you. You're going to take Tarya. Damn it. Open up. Talatarkin. Talakartin. And names.
It's pronounced Rin.
Nope.
Oh, damn it.
No, it sucks to be rich. He doesn't get to go.
No, it don't. No, it don't. It'll be fine.
Digga.
That the word of the day?
Do 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 do.
Digga-dig-doo. Digga-dig-doo.
I can't help it.
Gadoosh.
It's the whiskey. The whiskey he's got going on, Jeremy.
No, I haven't even drank that much.
Yes, Annie is okay, Beth.
She won't
I
be
knew
if
the
I
tune.
find her.
You're. I don't have the name, or I can't find it. Your other buddy. Yes, Kroll. I mean, I knew it started with a K. I was like,
All you had to do is think of the movie. Come on now.
Roll the Warrior King.
Roll the Conqueror.
I haven't seen it.
I think
You're fired. Very fired.
You fired.
Through your mind.
Well, I guess we need to get on our way then. So that's a cloud. A ice, I believe. Let me go over to my list here. And a hill. Okay. So frost, cloud, hill, and me having some storm capability.
So yeah,
Don't forget your wee little hammer.
Stkx,
Hi.
your mouse.
Yeah, if I didn't hear anything important that he wouldn't tell me anyway, I would have just ignored it and went to go find Mom. And that conversation, there's really nothing that she wouldn't have figured out.
So yeah, you go and find Mommy Dearest. And you'll see her doing household chores. And you approach her hut, and
I met her previous last time we were here, did we not?
yes, you did.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to knock. I don't remember her name, but Stkx would.
I will message it in the game time chat.
Okay.
Double checking the spelling too.
Actually, I think I have
Technically, he chose the name.
Okay.
Just remember that.
Okay.
I think technically I had a random name generator do that.
Nefadge?
AJ, what is that?
What?
Beef
Nefadge.
veg.
Okay.
Veg. Why would you name his mom that?
I didn't
Nefadge.
think of
Okay.
Horrible.
I didn't think of vag. I was more thinking vod,
Fog.
bug, nifog.
Nefog.
Nebog is a pretty good Nebog.
Yep.
Meat bag.
Just
What?
don't spell it. Just don't spell it.
She's now Mama Nee.
Yeah,
Mama Nee, are you home? Do you remember me?
yeah. The
I came with Val.
yeah, you're one of Little Valley's friends.
Yes.
Little Valley. I love it.
Apparently his daddy needed to talk to him, so I came along for the ride. Actually, I was part of the ride, and he came with me. So, yes. I just wanted to say hi. I'm hoping he comes and says hi to you too.
Oh, I'm sure he. I tell you what, I'll put on a stew. She
Stews
starts.
are good. I like stew.
Yeah, with plenty of meat.
Honestly, I just came to see if you had anything, that I could have fun and embarrass him with later. Like old pictures, old stuff. Any fun stories that I could tell around a campfire. It was a long, boring trip because he doesn't like to talk. I love to talk. So I'm looking for fun stuff.
He used to love. He used to love to talk. You couldn't get him to shut up. Yeah, I think he was 3, and the only thing he would say for like 6 months straight was hammer, 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 hammer.
That's some entertaining first words.
Yeah. And it was really strange because he's a dwarf, so he had just the tiniest, cutest little tushy. I don't have good embarrassing baby stories.
I
don't even have
assume
those
she's
for my
got a
own kids
couple.
yet. Huh?
I assume she's got a couple.
Yeah, but Beth has some.
Do you have any pictures? I'd love to see what he was, not this big or that big, but this big.
Let's see if she does. Yeah, she definitely.
Sugar drawing.
She definitely has a very well drawn because I rolled a 18 to see if she had a picture. So very well drawn. Think of those that classic baby laying pose picture of a little baby naked dwarf.
Okay.
Stubble already growing out of its chin.
Okay, I am immediately going to start copying that down. I want to use my pigments for that and create an exact replica stuffed doll of that image.
I love that. Roll a performance for that.
Performance check?
Yeah, see how well this doll looks.
16. Rolled an 11. 16. Oh, I could do guidance too. 17.
17. Yeah, it's a pretty good rendering. Some of those whiskers that you saw just didn't really come through, but it's pretty good.
Perfect.
Do. And Val, are you going to go see your mom and Vix before Vix? Your mom and Stkx?
After that, I'd help her make stew.
Well, I do value my life, so yes, I'm gonna go see my mother.
Now, Stkx, no, you gotta cut with the grain of the meat, okay? Just like this.
Oh, I don't eat meat a lot, so I'm sorry.
Well, you're gonna need meat for your strength.
Usually, if I crave meat, I'll just turn into something and then just eat it raw. But this'll work.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, I guess he's home.
How have you been, Mom?
Good, honey. How are you?
Well, I'm doing well, but sounds like we're gonna have to go fight a black dragon.
Black? There's another one?
Oh, there's the dragons.
The dragons live just to the south of us.
I already have one angry at me.
However, I do feel kind of bad that Rin can't be here for this one.
He also feels bad. Don't worry about it.
Is it a smaller one or a bigger one like the one that we already pissed off?
Smaller.
Okay, good. So it's not an ancient red. It's just a black.
This was one of his underling dragons.
Okay.
It's a minion.
Minion dragon.
Okay.
That's an odd picture in my head.
Gonna be me, Tarja, Kroll, Talakarton, and my father said you can come too, Stkx.
Oh. Okay. As long as I can, dragon scales are quite entertaining. I want a couple.
I don't see why we couldn't make that happen.
Good. And maybe some teeth. Maybe some claws.
Mother, do I
Part of the
smell
tail.
your famous stew?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going on your first dragon kill, then you're gonna need more meat. As she picks up like a whole deer leg and just starts chopping it.
Thank you, Mother.
You get actually more nutrition in vegetables, but okay.
Oh, there's potatoes in there.
Vegetables.
Yes.
Green stuff.
Potato. You have
Green,
potato.
green and orange stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the potato has a little green sprout right there. It's fine.
Okay. Do you have any recipe books? Maybe I could give them to the chefs at Sanctuary so he could have some home-cooked meals.
She'll hand you a little recipe card for a meat pie.
Okay. We'll substitute mushrooms.
Giant style. Right, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
In the back of your head, you'd be like, "Oh my god, do you never stop eating?"
Whatever
That's what
scraps
Ren
of
would
veg that I can find, I'll just gnaw on that.
So you are not going to try the stew. Is that what you're telling me?
Not with the meat. I'll just, I'd probably dip some bread in it to make it look like I'm trying.
So you are going to have the meaty broth.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd she's not a total vegetarian because she will eat things if she's a wolf. So.
That's fair.
Yep.
She's a wolf. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, let me double check this real quick.
Okay.
Because my computer's moving slow and loading. Da-da-da-da. All right. Now, you will get the effects of Hero's Feast for eating this stew. So, Hero's Feast, which I know is an easy look up.
It's actually a spell, but
yeah, I
the
know,
effects.
but I like the flavor.
I know. The entire thing, after she's done, she just throws a chalice in it.
So, you'll be immune to poison and being frightened, and advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Cool.
And you'll get 2d10 HP, temporary HP. Fight.
We roll ours.
Yeah, you.
I rolled 11.
But yeah. Now, Val and Six, anyone else you... Oh, well, I guess at this... As you're eating, Val, you will notice the plushy version of a baby Val. I'm assuming sitting on Styx's lap.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what is that thing?
It's a gift for Rin.
Good fucking hell.
I can make as many as I want.
Make a whole
I
many
can
of them. Just make
turn as many
everyone
as
gets
I
one.
want.
You're going to start a line of plushies and action figures. All right. Anyone y'all want to talk to? Do you want to talk to Kroll, Tarya, Kalatharkin.
I wouldn't really talk to anyone. No, I'd stay with Mom, and then probably I would have left Bill with his old family and friends, because this is where I got Bill from, just so he can have a moment, and we'll go from there. I probably will leave him here and not take him against a dragon, though. I'm not that
I
dumb.
probably would go talk to at least Telecarton, since he is the champion of the Giants, to get any strategy and maybe see if he has any pointers of things he might want me to utilize during the fight.
Yeah, I'd get as many healing potions as they would allow me to.
Are they giant-size healing potions?
Alright. You get a goose egg of a healing potion.
So that big? That's a goose egg.
0,
I know.
sweet.
I get 0, I know.
This thing is literally like the size of a loose fist.
Yeah, like that big of a potion? That's a Stkx-sized potion.
You get no potion.
Alright. So you go speak to Todd Tarkin. He's going to tell you either need to overpower it or outthink it.
Val, outthink it.
You'll want to strike for its weak points. You'll want to try to keep it from using its breath. You'll want the undercarriage of the neck. Your best spot to strike. And I'll be here in case you fuck it up.
I like
You're
that
gonna
guy
be in the
too.
fight too.
Yeah, but see, you, Kroll, Tarya, y'all haven't killed a dragon yet.
I didn't know that was a requirement.
Think of it like a giant warrior culture thing.
Well, are we gonna get a good night's rest, or are we off to it then?
Yeah, you'll get good rest. We'll find. We know pretty much where he is, so maybe he'll still be asleep in the morning, and we can get the drop on him.
Sounds like that'd be the great idea to go with.
How far away is Rin and the rest?
Far.
Like more than
I don't
50
know.
miles?
They're far.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of waiting for the mate to throw something at a person.
Yeah. Okay. No, I had because the only way I could communicate with you, I got animal messenger, but it is only lasts for 24 hours, and he can only do 50 miles in 24 hours. So, or else I could have given you a handwritten note of what we're doing.
I do so love those handwritten notes.
I know. Okay,
And
but that'll be too far away.
Would I know you were gonna try to do that, Stkx?
If I knew she was too far, I probably wouldn't even brought it up.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, you know Styx does notes, so I feel like that's something that Val would assume is that Styx would try to get a note to us collectively.
Yeah, I'd probably at some point ask you, do we have a way of telling the rest of them where we're going, what we're doing, or do you even want to?
Would I know how much faster my now Falcon instead of Raven moves?
Because I can do any animal that I can see within range.
This is different, though.
Yeah, this is your Falcon probably make it to Sanctuary, and
Well, they're not at Sanctuary, though. But it would still know where
Good-looking
they are
shirt.
because of me. Thanks. Maybe we'll come for you too.
I don't know if you know how long it take. What I think Thri-kreen it was a week originally, right? Yeah, I think that changed.
No, it's
3 to 5
instantaneous
days.
because we poofed.
But no, I'm thinking back on the
Yeah, I
board.
think so.
But, so yeah, I mean probably 3 days, maybe 2.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be worth it.
Mine only
would not be
lasts for
with-
24 hours, so mine would be useless.
Can we please watch the knife go into the human or whatever now?
Yeah,
I figured
and
we were going to cutscene.
we are. We're not doing Dragon Fight today.
I didn't think so. I thought they would just go to bed, and that I could meet the mate that throws the things that I might like more than the other bug guy. Who knows?
So, yes, we will change scenes to.
Like
Welcome to
Clint's
the
jaw.
marvelous. Let me do this. Welcome to the marvelous menagerie. We have. your
Suddenly the twins are
death-defying-
awake and crying.
We have your death-defying feats. Your high wire, your low wire. We got all exotic animals from places you've never seen. I am your ringmaster, Bartholomew. And it is this big booming voice coming from this itty bitty gnome.
So loud, this
Pixie gets
tiny
up
guy.
on Rin's shoulder and says, "He's so full of heart."
I hear it. It's very loud. Where did you go? Okay, bye. I kind of like that thing that's now. It's okay.
For our first act, she is the best bug you'll ever see with a bow. She is the most amazing knife thrower this side of the endless bridge.
I'm like heckling in Tom's ear. Well, clearly they have not seen me throw anything, but you know, I don't know. Oh, right. Yes.
Let's give a warm welcome to Krix.
Damn, Tom's clapping.
So at this point, you see
Rin does not
another
clap shit
insect
now.
type come out who is much smaller than Zaz. In fact, she is only about 5 feet tall. But where Zaz's black, insect armor and flashy clothes, she looks like she was made for desert camouflage. And her clothes are more subdued. They're flashy, but on a much more subdued level. You know, almost like she tries to bring less attention to herself than Zaz. And she doesn't say anything, but she does take center position in the ring.
Must be
And
the mate, Tom. That's the mate.
she draws not one but 2 bows, or at least it seems like she has 2 bows. And like Zaz, she has a second set of arms. And you see her kind of look at the crowd and shake her head and put the second bow away. And instead, almost magically, 2 knives appear in her extra hands. And you see Bixie running around Volunteers! Volunteers! We need a volunteer!
I push Tom,
would-
so he raises his hand. I push him.
Tom, halfway through the word volunteer, his hands are straight up.
Yeah, I nudge him.
My new short friend. We'll save you for grand finale. You need a volunteer.
I'm gonna throw the
must be
human next
brave.
to me. I'm gonna grab the human and just throw him down there.
Oh, good volunteer. And you see her kind of trying to drag this somewhat reluctant human to the stage. And you see her come up with, from almost, you can't figure out where, an apple. And she climbs up and sets the apple on his head. Now hold very still.
Okay.
Please hit him in the head. Please hit him in the head. Please hit him in the head. Please don't hit the
So you hear, well, similar to when you heard Zaz actually speak, you hear clicks and scratching sounds, and then you see Bixie kind of stop and be like, okay, not that one yet. And she gets rid of it and said she has the human hold a target above his head. About
Rin will
2
still be
feet
like,
above
please
his
hit
head.
him in the head. Please hit him in the head. Please hit him.
To which she will throw, or she's going to fire, but also simultaneously throw a dagger. You see her kind of cringe a little as the knife sails between the target and the human's head.
Oh.
It's a big says, no worries. She's just warming up.
Like, Rin at that is like on the edge of her seat. She's waiting. Oh. This is it. The Tommy's going to get it. Watch.
The second dagger goes flying right through the center of the target.
Oh, she missed.
And the arrow right behind it. So you can see on the post behind the target that they're literally lined up. You know, right next to each other in perfect sync.
Such a shame she missed the target. It was so big. Look at it. That guy.
With that first throw, you heard the crowd do the.
Did he pee his pants though? Like, was he nervous? Because I was.
That first throw was a jump.
I would have been like the
And,
opposite. Like, darn it.
With the other throw and the shot being successful, especially that last shot, that the crowd is eating it up.
Except for me, I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh.
Bixie needs another volunteer. Another brave volunteer. Promise she's not going to hurt you.
I'll grab the other nearest, the human in front of me, and push them. Get down there. She needs a
How many
volunteer.
times do I need to roll the performance?
No, just that's fine. I was gonna let you go however long you wanted. So we just see our death-defying knife skills,
Too bad.
bow skills.
A good shot if she would have.
After a number of tricks, Pixie says, "Oh, come back in an hour for the Wheel of Danger."
Oh, the Wheel of Danger. That sounds pretty great.
Oh, my new friend, Father Tom, you can do the Wheel of Danger with us.
Oh, I'm excited.
Father Tom, the Wheel of Danger. Oh, that sounds really great.
Before you even know it, she's just gone. Like, no fanfare. She just, like, disappears.
You know, if that is the mate, I do like her more than the other guy already.
Zaz,
And,
do you want to take your spot on stage? for your
Absolutely.
performance?
So Bixie doesn't leave. And she gets up. She's like, now that we've seen some death-defying stunts, now you get to see magic. And so I just start walking around close to everybody, pull out some cards, do some card tricks. Basically, I'm just casting prestidigitation for about 15 minutes. Doing a juggling act, guessing people's cards, stuff like that. Let me go and roll up a performance for that.
Yes, please.
Don't forget, you can use my rope.
No, the Tom.
That's a 17.
You're giving a good performance. You know, maybe some more perceptive people might, whatchamacallit, might catch on, but it's great sleight of hand. It's great card. It's great cardistry.
Artistry,
then,
I like it.
For the last trick, I pull out a rope. What does this thing do?
Oh, here, I'll link it. Let's just say he's getting a little help for this last trick.
All right.
I'm gonna side to Tom and be like, "Do you know that other bug was pretty great with the? I mean, not greater than me, of course. I don't think, but that bow and arrow and those knife skills really are kind of a waste here at the circus. You know?
Well, I love them here, but I was thinking the same thing, that that kind of talent, this is why we've been recruiting, no?
Could be great against a giant freaking douchebag of a dragon, actually.
Yes. And also, just to give them even more credit, I know you would have loved to see an arrow go through the human, but she was trying
more
to...
than anything.
Okay,
Not
so here's what we're
human.
going to do. Since it's her spell to cast, she's going to bring me the rope, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to throw it out. It's going to go up in the air, and then Bixie is going to say, and now, for our next act, the clowns! As 8 clowns descend the rope from apparently nowhere.
I don't know if I'm afraid of clowns or not. I don't think that I would be. I think that I would just be like, what is this?
I wish I had a creepy clown.
Bow and walk off.
Tom is going to shout, "The clowns!" And then just start clapping. These are
Bryn
clowns.
is like, what do? They just come out of a hole or what?
A hole.
Yep.
Basically, at the top of the rope, an extra dimensional space just sort of opened up, and the clowns just sort of piled out and slid down the slide. And
Right. But Rin has no idea what a clown even is, so she's like, "What is the purpose of this? I don't. What do they do?"
Their very purpose is to be unpredictable. Watch.
I hate it.
Honk, honk.
All right, here we go.
You want
Father
want
Tom and the
space
clowns. Father Tom and the clowns.
Again, I think that they would be, especially the little one there, the little pixie bug. I like that one too. It's very, very hard to see, but very good. I wonder if that giant man bug could do other things besides clown portal.
I think so.
Fair warning, I just opened my mouth and stuff just comes out. I don't know.
Oh, this is great. This is perfect.
I mean, it could be useful, not the clown portal, unless for maybe distraction, but I don't know. But maybe perhaps we could ask them if they don't want to do this, and they want to come along too.
They seem very formidable. And I know you don't like that he talked in your head, but
No.
it's very
No
useful.
permission!
Where there's some power, there's a lot more, you know.
Well, at least they cannot talk in your head first, or something.
So, Tom,
No warning.
you feel a bit of a nudge in your mind
What is
before
that?
you hear another voice.
Oh, God.
No, just Tom,
Okay, good.
not Ren.
It's like, oh.
If you wish to speak with us, come to our tent. Bixie will show you the way.
Tom's looking around. Does he see you, or does he just
You'll see the little brownie that Rin had.
We have come to an understanding, Ticketmaster. Okay, me and the little pixie friend are okay now, sort of.
Moments later, you do see Bixie kind of jumping from shoulder to shoulder of the various humans, making her way towards you two. Shall I show you the way?
The way to what?
I just got a little message. Seems they overheard us.
That is not creepy at all.
Mistress hears lots.
Apparently they hear very much, and they're interested in hearing us out. Well, even more than they've already heard us.
I mean, we could just talk right now and they could hear them. They could hear us.
I think we're going to follow the little... have
To be
some
fair.
relative privacy.
Oh, they're just
Come.
humans.
I will show you the way.
Let's follow the little fairy.
You follow the little fairy. Have you seen how fast the little thing moves?
Look how fast I move.
I made plenty tonight. Here you go, Father Tom. You can have this back. And she hands you back a gold piece.
Tom is like, I had no idea. I really had no idea.
Come.
Father Tom sounds more impressed by the fact that he got stolen from.
Oh, there's not a trace of anger. There's not a trace of anger at that.
Clever little pixie bug. We'll go.
Tom's following. Yeah. Tom's following.
I'm not allowed to steal from friends, and seems like you're friends now. So I said that I should give it back.
We don't use that word.
She doesn't use friends, but I'm your
what word
friend.
should I use?
You know, we'll talk about that later. Where's that tent?
No,
This way.
that is Tom and the clowns.
Did
I just lose sound?
Oh my god.
The general chat.
Oh.
Forrest Gump waving to it. Yeah, we'll follow them.
Father Tom.
Yes, we'll follow the pixie bug to the tent and meet the other one there.
I love it.
I shouldn't look.
You went to the wrong chat, but I got you.
Yep.
That's from AJ.
What's for me?
You went to the one-shot general chat and not the scones.
Instead of scones, but I moved it for you. Okay, let's go meet this other bug. Wait, first of all, Tom, we have to bring the 6 something back. I feel like if we do not bring the sheep something, it will be problem.
Well, as you're mentioning that, and you're going through the crowd, going through the backstage of the circus, you'll see a little cage with a kangaroo and a joke.
That is the one. It is a baby little something there. And
Does Tom
Can I
know what
have-
this is called? Or
I don't know. It's a little. I don't know.
It's a wallaby.
And either one of you roll a choice of 3: perception, insight, or animal handling.
Deception, insight, or
Perception, insight, or animal handling.
I heard deception. Okay, perception, insight, or animal handling. Let's see what we got going on. Nope.
Holy, you interested in the
15.
baby chimp rat?
Nope.
That's a
Baby
15.
jump rat. It's going to get very big.
8.
How big will it get?
Well, Mama Jump Rat was
Jump rap.
jump
Rat.
rat.
Jump
He
rat.
looks kind of like a rat, but he jumps.
Jump rat. Okay, is jump rat. I need this for my sheep friend.
Tom, you can tell like this animal's on the unwell side.
Hmm.
That's definitely on the sicker side.
I must say, he doesn't seem. They don't seem to look very well to me.
Baby will probably not last long. Mama's very, very sick. Will
He's,
probably die today.
he's okay. The sheep will make it all better. We just need to get the baby jump rat to the sheep.
We
Hmm.
we might have a very good arrangement here. Our friend is excellent with animals.
To say the
And-
very least, sometimes is in fact animal.
Is also in the lines are blurred, but our friend will take care of this this animal. We can talk about it a little bit in a moment.
Well, you will have to convince the blowhard.
Is that the guy that
Okay.
got on there at first and was very loud? Is no problem. No problem.
And
Maybe
you
Trix and
continue.
Zaz can help.
Right, wait, let's go to that tent first, meet that lady, or... I don't know. Is lady? Is lady.
Yes, sort of, lady.
Yeah, yes. We go meet the lady, we'll talk about this rat. Nope, jump rat. We take it home with us, and we go meet up with them in, wherever the heck the big meathead is from.
It sounds like a plan.
It's easy.
I approve because they are a 60-foot movement speed monk that can grapple.
You're gonna approve anyway because I'm bringing to you a baby jump rat.
Krix and Zaz, while you're in your dressing room area, you gave a great performance. A great performance deserves a great bouquet. And this bouquet will be of a very gorgeous opalescent iris. Very rare, absolutely gorgeous. That has been delivered to your doorstep before your new company arrives.
What is it?
A super
So,
rare,
Krix-
pretty flower.
Is there a
Hate
card or
that
anything?
So much. I hate you.
Is there a card or anything with the bouquet?
Yeah, the card's a very plain looking card. It's just you gave a great show. Bard.
Does it say
Bard?
where
Bard.
what store this?
For
This
the
is from-
B-A-R-D?
it's T.
Bart. Oh,
Like the blowhard
With-
buddy.
so it's from the ringmaster.
Bartholomew.
When is he going to learn to send me something I will actually eat?
We can eat these.
I'm getting
Alright.
tired of the flowers. I'm getting tired of the targets.
We've been here long enough. We know that they give pretty flowers to those that they like, or whatever. I don't know.
Flowers every show. I'm
Well,
tired of the flowers.
Maybe he owns a flower farm or something.
If I have to shoot at another human holding a target, I might miss on purpose.
I love her.
You guys
Long
can
as
kind of
somebody-
hear as you approach what sounds a bit like a hissing sound along with the clicks and claxons.
This married people squabbling is okay. Clearly, that is the mate. Oh, is that a? What did you call it? Ticketmaster? Something Iris.
Opalescent iris.
Yeah, like an opalescent iris. It was the first word I could think of. Not gonna lie.
Tom, do you know what
I
that is
can
right
totally
there?
visualize it.
Do you know what that is?
Irises are kind of pretty.
No,
Tom, that is a rare and beautiful. I mean, it's okay. Flower. It's an opalescent iris. It's very rare.
I guess if we had to put a name to it, I'd say it's probably something like the Moon Mother Iris.
It is also known by its less formal name as the Moon Mother Iris.
I don't know.
that-
It's that's how it looks to me.
It's fine because I would know that. Don't ask me how I know that, Tom. I don't want to tell you right now. I
You
just
take
know
you for
it.
a flower person, but
I'm not usually, just sometimes. Just the rare ones. Look at that. You just don't find those every day. The Moon Mother Iris is very,
I
it's very
chose
rare.
such a terrible name.
It's hard I gotta write it down.
Moon Mother Iris. Love it.
It's better than me veg. Moon Mother Iris. Okay. Yes, no, it's beautiful. Look at how purple it is, and it, in the
No,
right
and
light,
this would
it kind
actually
of.
be. This would actually be like white, like
Which
almost.
was
I
why
mean,
I
it's
went Moon
white.
Mother.
I heard iris, I went purple. So it's more white, and it looks like the moon, which I appreciate. I like the moon more than the sun, but that's another thing. Anyway, that's not why we're here. This is distracting. We're not here to talk about rare flowers, but it's fine.
I hope we're not interrupting them. But Tom's gonna come around. Or is this like a canvas tent, or what is this?
It's like a wagon.
Wagon.
Can I tell where these flowers came from? Like
Wagon.
flower shop? Is there like a flower shop card? Like these came from Shirley's or something?
Roll perception.
Yeah, don't ask questions, Tom. 19.
Yeah, you can see wherever. I don't know if the card is still in Crix's hand or.
I'm trying to glance and see if I recognize.
Has been placed down, but yeah, on the back of the card, you know the shop.
Okay.
Or at least the name looks familiar to you. I have the name right here.
You want me to tell you what it is?
No. All right. Load. I've got too many.
I thought you were telling me the store name was Load, and I was like, I don't know that name. Nope, that's not the
Your
one.
name is Loading.
Yeah,
Loading
I was like, nope, that's the wrong name. I don't know where you got that from.
No, my stuff will move slow when I have like 5 different things open because I'm cheap. Yeah. Tick-a-doo. But yeah, you know the name. It's familiar.
Is it the name that starts with a W? Do you want me to tell you what I think it is?
Yeah.
I'll message it to you. Because if I'm wrong, I don't want to say anything.
Yes.
Great. So, I don't know how that would come across. She doesn't smile. Just like a knowing look would come across her face. It's very recognized. She recognizes that right off. Anyway.
I think Tom misses that. I think he's knocking on the wagon. If he can find some hard surface to knock on, he's knocking on a little bit. Hello.
I think our guests are here. It's at this point I'll light the actual lantern. So it was
the light is on. We can go in.
And
I'll wince. As soon as you do that, I wince. So
and then open the door and tell Tom, please enter, both of you.
Oh, well, thank you for inviting us. How did you hear us chatting? We weren't saying any secrets, obviously, but how did you hear us after all?
Always Carney's job to have their ears open. As what seems to smile but kind of chuckle in your head is we don't have ears.
Rin's just standing there like, can we go in or not?
Yeah. Tom chuckles and looks at Ren, realizes she's not chuckling. He goes, so how do you review the circus? You were liking it.
I could see it. The knife
no.
throwing.
That was pretty great, but she missed. So, I mean, it brings it down a little bit. But that flower over there is pretty great. But no, she missed. But it's pretty good. I mean, they flew pretty straight on there.
I tried to. It was a little loud, but I tried to mention. She wasn't trying to kill the human, right?
That's unfortunate.
And I'll be waving you guys in with like 3 arms. Like, come in.
All right.
Like, so it's okay.
Tom comes in and sits down.
Bryn stands.
Mm,
Tell them what we
sure
think.
if I should stay. Do I need to translate?
Yeah, you need to translate.
Okay. So, my friends, they do not speak normal tongue. So, if you do not want them talking in your head, I will talk for them.
Great. I think you were okay after we had that little discussion. You are okay. Go ahead, Tom.
So, we had a great time. We're at the end of a pretty long little recruitment run here for Sanctuary, and this was a very pleasant surprise. The Guildmaster Alara told us about this circus.
Sanctuary?
Oh, well, Ren and I are part of a guild. It's called Sanctuary. It's
group.
It's been a home to me.
Yeah, it's a group. It's a home. The sheep would say it's a herd.
Where the strong come to.
What, Bug?
A group for what?
Oh, he wants to know what kind of group. I mean, because as you can see, they're already part of this group, and
right. We don't do the tricks. We do the when I throw a knife, I intended to make somebody bleed.
Yeah, they're adventurers.
Right.
We're well, what would you say that we do? Right?
I'm gonna cut to the chase, and I heard you mention something about dragons.
Right. Zaz says, you said dragon?
Yeah.
We did.
I think I said it a bunch of words before that. Could have included, but not limited to, douchebag.
Douchebag dragons?
Prick, or, many of those types of words.
We don't like
says a dragon would be a good test of courage, and she is bored.
I like that way of thinking.
Okay.
We're if we really cut to the chase of why we're looking for recruits, we feel we have a great feat ahead of us as well. It's a dragon is the answer.
A big red asshole dragon.
Very strong, very cunning dragon.
What?
Does this dragon have a name?
I look at the pixie. What?
Just assume that I translated.
Yes,
that.
It does. It has a name. It's a Sharangar.
That's a very well-known dragon.
What?
And we've crossed. Which just he's gonna say it, and then you listen for the. That's
right. I'm trying here, but it's the clicking and the clacking. It's just weird. I don't know.
We've.
It would be easier if they could just speak to your mind, because then they wouldn't have to do the clicking.
Right. The problem is it did it the first time without even asking or even being like, "Hey, is this cool?" or whatever. And so now it's weird. It feels very odd.
Consent.
I think you'll get there.
Oh, that's the word. The sheep in my head tells me consent is key here.
The humans usually are very scared of it. So
it's just not scare me. It's just I have a lot of things going on in there, and I don't want people prying and
Yes, Krix is a little more tactful than Zaz when it comes to mind speak. She likes to knock first.
Great. Well, then I will listen to her. Absolutely. Yes, that's fine. If he chooses to ask for permission, then perhaps I will also listen to that guy also. But yes, go ahead.
Krix says she has not had a good challenge of courage, and this would be a wonderful service to her god.
Who is that?
When Zaz hears that, he reaches into his shirt and pulls out a holy symbol of the god of courage.
Oh, yes, I recognize this very much so.
And then
The god
puts it
of
back.
courage.
Yes, I believe his name, AJ, how do you pronounce it?
Detradin.
That. I say that. This god of
It is a hard
courage.
one to say, isn't it? I still can't get it right. And
is
I've been hearing
difficult,
them
yes.
say it for 5 years.
Oh, only 5? You've only been around them for 5 years?
But
Where
they've
were
only
you
been
before?
They've only been part of the circus for the last 5 years.
Listen, tell them to just go ahead and talk this. I'm so sorry. I don't want to wear you out.
At that, Bix basically excuses herself. More pockets to check.
Thank you, little.
Leave.
Not mine though. Yeah, Rin will concede, and she will allow it this time. Tom, have you heard of that particular god?
I have, yes.
So you know the story about that particular guy.
Oh well. Does Tom?
That's that story.
Yeah. So the fairly common story, Tom, especially. Yes, you would know, which is War of the Gods. When the War of the Gods went on, freaking Detradin was killed during the War of the Gods, and his blade was destroyed.
Is there any animosity specifically with the god of light, or just same as any other?
Well,
god who doesn't know the story?
as far as courage against light, no.
No, just as far as okay, great.
No, his it's in. I think it would be a this dragon man. I don't know what to tell you guys. Are you allowed to just leave your that guy Bartholomew is going to just let you leave?
He couldn't stop us.
Great. I'm taking the baby jump rat.
Afraid of me.
Well, you might have to talk to him about that, but he's not a fan of having anybody or anything around that he can't make money off of. He's a bit of a prick.
We know several of those, as a matter of fact. But that jump rat in its current state will not make it. Let's go find this guy. I'm in the mood right now. I have chosen violence. Where is he?
Well, maybe let's not choose violence just yet.
Oh no, I don't believe we have met correctly. That is like basically my middle name.
Nice to meet you, Rin. Violence. Blank.
Ren, maybe I can try to talk to him, and if that doesn't work, I'll have a little signal for you, and
What is the
whatever
signal?
happens.
How about Krix and I go speak to him about it? He owes us something. Maybe we'll just take that as payment for that. Does that sound okay, Krix?
Yes, and then we wash our hands of this place.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, there are 2 others that we. How would you describe them?
You go on adventures. You go new places.
Yes.
You learn new things.
But I want to tell you
good
about
to
these 2 other people in our.
Well, they're our friends, Ren, but
I mean, they're in our group. They're in our core group, I would say. Yes.
So, like your squad?
Oh, that is
yes, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds formal.
the squad. Yes, that is hard to say a little bit, but yes, one is a Well, on usually large dwarf.
Very strong. He gets very big.
I'm an unusually large bug.
But this is very different. You will see. And the other one is a sheep.
A sheep. Sheep usually
And
don't
plays a
talk.
wonderful flute.
Right. Has the horns, two furry little hoofy legs. She
You kind of see Crix's antenna kind of like rub together, and she blinks a lot. And she might almost look confused.
yes, is
Yeah,
you know
You see,
is
That'd be normal.
you see Zaz like take his hat off and like rub his head like he's putting his like hands through his hair. It looks kind of human, but he's like doesn't sound familiar.
the Tom, can you explain
Anyways.
the ship?
Do we have?
We've been-
I mean,
We've
You would
been
know
with
she
this
is
circus for far too
Satyr,
long.
but yes,
I know what
Why don't
she
we
is,
take
but
our
Rin
leave?
I
would
know.
You guys take a rest, and then we'll go get the jump rat.
the baby
Kid,
jump rat.
and,
That's important for the sheep. She
Then,
likes
some of
animals.
You guys have a place to stay in town.
oh, I don't think we got that far.
No.
This town didn't seem to like us that much.
We have extra bedrolls. You may use the wagon.
Yeah, we can stay here for the night, and then we'll leave the
Please.
wagon with the circus in the morning.
Are you going to take things again?
Take my things.
I do not take anything.
No, I'm talking to the big black bug man. You took my axe?
I only take things as a way to attract attention to the circus. If we're leaving the circus, why would I take your stuff?
Here's the
I have
question
my
also.
own stuff. As I reach
What-
down and pull out my rapier, and like this
Oh,
book
good.
appears in another
That was-
hand.
That's my
and I start
follow-up
flipping
question.
through it, I'm like, I got my own stuff.
The
He is used
clowns.
to less suspicious people who are very much wowed by his silly tricks.
It's the clown portal that did it for me. I was hoping you could do something else besides
We'll have
that.
to try it sometime.
So, fun trick. We will not be bringing the clowns, but the rope will come.
Great. I don't like them anyway. They are sort of unnerving.
Yeah, they're weird.
In a half whispered voice, she goes, "That was actually my magic."
Oh.
No. Well, the two of you can go talk to
Bartholomew.
that gnome, Bartholomew. But if a signal is needed, I'll do a somersault. How about that?
You're pretty good at those as of this morning. Or yesterday
Signal for
morning.
what?
Or the morning
Are
before
you
that. All of
talking to
them.
How would you
can't get
say
enough
you do a
of 'em.
somersault? You're short.
Oh, just
You haven't
watch
seen
this. Do it. Go ahead.
Go for
Tom is going to impulsively try to do a somersault from inside the wagon. So I don't know.
Outside the wagon?
We're inside
Let's
the
see.
wagon right now, right?
Are you going to go outside the? You're going to somersault out of the wagon, or are you
Oh no
gonna
no no
follow
no
the
no no
wagon?
no no! You said impulsively. That means you're gonna do it right there.
Right,
No,
right, right.
yeah.
You know this wagon
It's-
is like 15 feet long and like maybe 7 feet wide.
It's Tom.
he's a
Yeah.
halfling.
All right, so let's see how it goes. Is
Acrobatics.
this the acrobatics?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you on the straight side to be nice.
That is a 6.
Yeah. So yeah, some of y'all shit gets knocked around on the floor.
Does my 13 catch him before he does any damage?
No, and nothing's majorly broken. It's more like clothes scattered. But no.
It's the for some reason in the middle of the night I can do those much better. I don't know what it is.
In the middle of the night. Well, we'll have to try this again at midnight then.
Exactly. I'll refrain
All right.
from my somersaults until then.
Sorry, you said your name was what? The
Sorry,
maid.
proper introductions. I am Krixnoxa.
Oh, God.
Krixnoxa.
Tom.
You may call me Krix.
It's much better. Thank you, Ladybug. And you?
Zazrexx,
Oh,
but Zaz is fine.
that's
Crix
the
and
Tom.
Zaz.
Rin.
Yes. Rin and Father Tom, or just Tom?
Either
Oh,
way.
fine.
Sometimes it's Teapot. Also, we have the
Oh,
sheep.
I forgot about that one.
The sheep also, but mostly her name is the Sticks, and then Valentian, but he goes by Val or Meathead or Hey, it's time for dinner or any of the variations of those.
Hey, it's time for dinner.
I'm assuming he's the big dwarf that eats everything.
Indeed. You'll meet them very soon. Sticks and Val.
We'll
Six.
remember that for when they meet.
Well, we have to go to. If you are coming with us, go talk to that man. What are we going to do? We can't let that baby jump rat get sick on the way to go see Valentian, and we are so far away.
Remember you're in your third town, so you're probably 4 or 5 day ride.
Does Tom feel like the jump rat's gonna make it 4 or 5 days till we meet up with Sticks?
If the ringmaster will allow us to take it, I will
I'm
make
taking
sure
it. I think you misunderstand me. I'm taking this. I mean, there's no if.
Yes, but we don't want Bartholomew to send his guards after you.
I would
we make
love
up like
this.
half his guards.
Yeah.
Please, Bartholomew, make my day.
I make up half his guards. What are you talking about?
I haven't stabbed anybody today.
Right, I'm the other half. He'll have to hire some new ones. Oh well.
I have skills to make sure baby jump rat survives.
Great. Then yes, we will do this. Tom, give the signal a very wonderful somersault, and I will go stab him.
All right.
Hold on, just wait here. Be back in a few minutes.
Those both sound like bad ideas, but all right.
No, Tom, I
Don't
think
make
that
me
one.
take your stabby stick from you.
Oh, good luck with that.
All right, so you both go see Bartholomew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go smell the flower.
And you hear Crix say, "You may have the flower. I'm tired
Thank
of
you.
them."
It's so beautiful. I know. He has good taste.
It is super sweet smelling.
He has good taste at Tom, and good taste in shops as well.
Quite lovely.
This guy. I can have the moonflower.
So my thoughts are, we probably haven't been given our cut in the last week or so, and that would be our negotiating point.
Well, that
All
or
right.
taking the sick animal off his hands so he doesn't have to pay for its care, stuff like that, and then he can keep our wagon.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
What's your persuasion?
I've got a +1.
So do I.
Okay, I guess I'll roll it. 13.
Cool. I literally was like, they've got a lot of points. We're gonna make it 12, so you got it.
Yeah, we both only had a +1.
Yes.
Not my skill set.
I tried to tell you we were taking the jump rat.
Yeah, you can
prevent a fight here.
We're getting the jump rat.
You can take the beast. You can have it all. Bartholomew's voice is strained from screaming. So, and yeah, wherever you need, especially if I don't have to give you money, no problem.
All right.
So yeah.
So
you are released from your
the cage. I will use speak with animal to calm the baby jump rat and coax it from its cage and carry it away.
Animal handling with advantage.
think a 20 will do it.
20 will
Better.
definitely do it. No, well, this one's
is
actually
not
going.
a
This one's going through terrible twos, so it's actually a DC 30, and
Then she'll use in athletics.
What did?
And
Yeah,
just
I have a net. Don't make me.
so yeah.
Put it in that net.
I say let's go ahead and cut here. We got our baby kangaroo.
She's going to love it. Let's name it Moon Mother Iris.
We are going to be able to do our travel to the sanctuary with our 2 new members.
I thought we were going to Valentine's home to meet him there.
No, the original
Oh, you're
plan.
making us.
The original plan was that Valenthian and Stkx were going to travel up by horse and teleport back when he got done with home, and you were going to.
That's the
Teleport
new
there
plan. The original
drive
plan
back.
was split and meet up at Val's home.
Okay, that's fine. How you
But
going to
the
get
new
there?
plan, we can wait at Sanctuary and hang out with the jump rat.
No, look here. If
Boss
you want
will love
teleport there, that's fine. You just need to figure out how you're going to teleport there.
Well,
Nope, they don't. I offered.
no. I mean, like that's the plan now. Then that's the plan.
Yeah.
But the original plan was to meet up with them so that we were.
I
You're in
did
the
not
same place.
remember that, and
It's okay.
we can-
The sheep. I'm gonna name that baby jump rat Iris. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. It
I
doesn't
like
matter at
this
point.
idea.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at the point. At this point.
Let's see. Heads boy, tails
Yeah.
girl. It's a girl.
I name her
I wish
Iris.
it is.
I'm going to take this as a score, by the way, today because Rin said sorry.
Yeah, what was that?
I told you that baby's doing things to her.
Yeah, Rin said sorry, and
She's got outside influences now that are really like.
Side RP. Have fun. Don't go crazy this time, but
We
Get
can only
the-
have fun with our little groups that we're in.
exactly. So it'll be a little bit on the interesting side. However y'all want to do that, but talk to
Whatever.
giants, talk to each other.
Bugs.
So
Yep. It's going to be fun.
all good.
17 on my first medicine check on the baby kangaroo.
Huzzah.
I
The ba-
would.
The
Oddly
baby
enough, I
kangaroo's
would
weak, but it is doing okay.
Just needs to be fed
Pretty
and taken
much.
care of.
I think with this new baby, with Ladybug, I'll get your name eventually. Maybe, I don't know. She's gonna pay particular attention to how she cares for the baby jump rat, and try and like assist when she can, which is so out of character for her.
Yep.
Well, that's good because Krix doesn't really have the kind of hands that will be needed for caring for this.
You have lots of hands. You can carry this thing. I can make a little papoose for you out of the net that I have.
Stkx and Val we'll probably pick up with y'all next session for your dragon fight. So,
Okay.
if y'all want to strategize and all that good stuff on how you might utilize these giants, but yeah, I know Jeremy's just chubbed right now.
Yeah.
For this. Oh come on, y'all are gonna get to play with giants.
You're the one that has to figure out all of their abilities.
Not that
Okay, so next session we will be playing the giants. Is that the gist?
No, that's not what I was planning, but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Let
that's
me
not a
think
bad idea.
Yeah.
Let me think about
But-
that.
That it might
It'd
actually
be
be
easier
perfect
on you.
because there's a possibility that I won't be available at the next session for a
Okay.
work thing.
Yeah.
So the idea of controlling the giants.
Yep.
Yeah,
means I wouldn't-
that's
if I'm
actually
not-
not a
if I'm
bad
not there.
idea.
So
Yeah, let me get some sheets made and stuff, and we can have fun with that, and it'll be for a fight. So,
Huzzah.
and it's a dragon fight, so it'll be
Be
a longer fight, probably. So,
then I won't feel so bad if I have to miss because of work. So
Yep.
works out great.
Alrighty.
Bring birthday cake.
Hope you all had a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake. Oh, that's right. Jeremy's
the next
birthday.
session is the day after my birthday.
Oh, is it?
Maybe I'll bring a cupcake by your work. Maybe. We'll see.
I don't
Okay,
think it'll last
we got-
till Friday, though.
One in Texas, one in Colombia, which it doesn't sound like I can send you food and get it
I
there
don't think
reasonably.